Hey everybody, this is Brady and Tyson with Golf Ascending, and recently we did a video called What Golf Clubs Should I Buy? And it's kind of a beginner's guide to what brands and clubs you should buy for if you're buying your first set of clubs. And recently Tyson took the challenge from that video to buy a pretty cheap set of clubs for under 450 bucks, and they're all good, reputable brands and good condition clubs. And he did it for a pretty good price, because typically what our bags cost for newer clubs, you're thinking of buying about or spending about $1,000 to $1,500 bucks. But he was able to get great brands, great clubs, all under 450 bucks.
For a third of the price.
A third of the price. And on top of that, in a second video that we'll do later on, we're gonna challenge those clubs versus his current nice new technology clubs and see how they perform.
Yeah, should be exciting. So I'm just going to get right into the bag. As you guys know, me and Brady talk a lot about buying clubs online, looking for used deals, whether that be eBay, Facebook, Craigslist, Facebook groups. I'm actually part of an awesome Facebook group called Lefty Buy and Sell. I love that group. Lots of stuff for sale, lots of people wanting to trade. Just a great resource there. But I won't get into that. But just getting right into it, I thought to myself, okay, I want to spend under $450. Where do I start? How do I divide out what I'm going to buy, what I'm going to spend on each club? And I thought to myself, I need a pretty reliable putter. I feel like personally a putter is a vital part of your golf bag. So I thought to myself, I will set aside, around $150 for a putter. And so actually, while I was looking, out of curiosity, I was like, I love Bettinardi. I wonder if I could get one for under $150. And lo and behold, I was able to submit an offer on eBay for 125 bucks for a Bettinardi putter. It is a studio stock number 3, so it's like that half moon mid mallet putter. And oh boy, what a steal that I got that for. And just learning that I could offer someone and they might accept. So 125 bucks for the putter. Moving right along into, my opinion, the second most important part of the bag, the wedges. I thought to myself, Vokeys are strong, Vokeys are good. Can't go wrong with a Vokey. So looked around for Vokeys, came across some SM5 Vokeys, and I got a 50, a 54, and a 58 for a total of $105. So about 35 bucks a piece.
And those are great wedges, by the way.
Yeah. So I lucked out there as well. But again, it just, goes to show you, shop around. You can find a deal if you're willing to be patient.
Yep.
The next area I decided to look was irons. You're seeing a trend here. I moved right up from the bottom up. But irons, I was like, you know what? I'm a Titleist fanboy. I am going to try to see what I can find in Titleist irons that, would do the job, would hit the ball really good. They were in good condition. And I came across these Titleist 704 CB. So they are a forged club, and they are cavity back. That's what the CB stands for.
Which are a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah, just a little bit more than a blade. But I got these from 3-iron to Pitching Wedge, so like a pretty full set there. So it kind of helped out, when adding higher clubs to the bag. But I bought those for 120 bucks. Funny story about this, the set that I bought actually did not include the 7-iron. It was actually an incomplete set, which is why it was so cheap. So the retail, or I guess what I paid for this incomplete set was around 70 bucks or so. And then I was like, I can find a 7-iron. So I just, searched on eBay, found the 7-iron. And, $120 later, I have a full set of 704 CBs. So 120 bucks on irons. Moving right up, I was like, you know what? I've got a buddy who hits his 5-wood amazing. And I know it's an Adams golf. And we actually talked about this brand in our last video. And if you guys remember, if you saw that video, Adams has been bought out by TaylorMade, so they don't make any clubs anymore. So a lot of their prices have tanked. Not that they're bad clubs, they just don't make them anymore. So the name just, doesn't represent as high, doesn't hold the value. So I was like, you know what, my buddy hits this club good. I'm gonna look for a 3-wood. Found one for $20.
$20.
$20 for an Adams 3-wood.
And it's beautiful, and it plays well too. It is a great club.
Yeah, so I just thought, wow, okay, so if I find this 3-wood for $20, let's find the driver, because if it hits anything like my buddy hit this 5-wood, we're gonna be solid. So found the driver, $70. So this is the Adams Speedline Super S. So that's for the driver and the fairway wood. It's a 3-wood. So total, I spent $440, and this was for 14 clubs. This is a full set. So, I mean, sometimes when you
really
buy
good.
clubs, I know Brady for a while only had 13 clubs for a while, was looking for like that 14th club. I
took the 4-iron out of my bag. I couldn't hit it back then.
So I got all 14. We'll see if I can hit that 3-iron forged club. But really excited about this. Really excited to actually put this to the test against my current set. So that should be really fun.
Yeah, that'll be a good video. So stay tuned, watch that. And also keep in mind, he did get a really good set, good brands for under $450. But obviously not everybody has $450 on hand and can spend that on golf. So another thing you can do is start out cheap, maybe, or even cheaper, and then build up to some of those other nicer clubs. I know that's what I did. I started out getting a cheap set at a pawn shop for $80, and then over time I bought a nice driver because I wanted to hit bombs, and then I got a nice putter, and eventually a nice set of irons. And my bag came to be about $1,000, but back then I didn't even shop smart. I didn't shop on eBay. I bought a full set of irons that were brand new for $300. So I definitely could have gone cheaper back then too. But yeah, don't think you have to do $450, but just know what he did and how he put this together. That is a super good deal for the set that he has. Those are solid clubs.
Yeah. So something else that I learned, from wedges, through irons, the technology has changed a little bit. There are more forgiving clubs. They have put tungsten in, a lot of the clubs, and, they're more forgiving, blah, blah, blah. But I will say, there's not that much difference. Irons will still produce a good solid shot. They're still a block of steel, and they will do the job. And so that's what I was looking for when I was looking at these Titleist irons. I was like, okay, which ones are in good shape? Yep. Which ones have the grooves that are still intact, that don't look like they were beat to heck? And, I'm excited to hit these. These irons actually are 15 years old. Is that right? 2005?
Yeah, I think so.
And so I have actually hit older clubs in that. The set that I actually had before my current set, actually 2 sets ago. I've gone through 2 sets. But, I had those clubs for, 15, 16 years, and they were produced the year I was born in 1991. And
you hit great with those.
And so I thought, if I can get a club that was produced in 2005, I should have no problem. So it will be really cool to see that. As you can tell in the B-roll here, the grips on these older clubs, so the older club that you get, the grips aren't going to be fantastic. So keep that in mind. If you do buy clubs and you want there to be a sticky, really nice grip, maybe budget yourself $40, $50 to regrip them all. It will make a difference. I know that even in the clubs that I have right now, I've regripped them and they all feel really nice. But for the sake of the test, we're going to take these out there and we're going to match them up against my current set.
Yep, so stay tuned for that video, matching the $450 set, or under $450, versus brand new, awesome new technology set. And also, again, if you want to watch our video on what club should I buy, if you want to see the different brands and different clubs that you should add to your bag if you're buying new, make sure to check out that video too. And if you like this video, press like, subscribe, click that notification bell, because we post videos every week.